Welcome to today's practice. We are going to align the body from the inside out and enjoy a nice flow. So we'll begin in child's pose today. You don't need any particular props. You can always have what you like to use nearby. With big toes touching, knees slightly wider, reach your arms actively overhead. With the arms and hands shoulder distance apart, bow your forehead. And we begin here in a humble bow, deepening the breath. See if you can find a bit of traction as you move your hands forward a little more and rest your forearms and even your elbows down. Gently pull towards your hips. Breathing into the sensation of the stretch, noticing where it is in your body. One of the teachings in our yoga tradition is whatever is happening in manifest reality right in front of you. That is the portal of consciousness. That is how you awaken and where you're called to awaken. Right now you're awakening in the sensations of the body and the breath. You might be awakening at times to desk work or childcare or taking a walk in nature, listening to the sounds of the birds. That awakening moment is nowhere else but right where you find yourself. Round your way up, slowly chin to chest, coming into a cat stretch, knees under hips, shins parallel, press the floor away. And then slowly segment the spine. Turn your seat up, belly softens down, then upper back moves and gaze lifts. Exhale, scoop the tail in round, let it become more fluid. Vertebrae by vertebrae moving and awakening as you continue. Right where you find yourself today is the entry point to becoming more awake, more alive. There's nowhere else to be. As you come to a neutral tabletop, take the right leg behind the left leg, tucking the toes. Look over your left shoulder. Nice deep breath. Take the right leg, circle it all the way around, and heel toe it onto the mat. Coming into a low lunge, reaching the arms up. You can always pad the knees if you need. Stretch up, look up. Palms face in, press the ground away. On your next out breath, twist, widen your arms, twist to the right. From the center of your sternum, stretch through your fingertips. Taking your left hand down, right arm up, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, full stretch. After you exhale, lower the right hand, straighten through the front leg and bow. Plant the hands, exhale, downward dog, right foot meets left. Walking the dog out, bend the left knee, ground the right heel, and switch. Lower both knees back down to tabletop position. Inhale, left leg goes behind the right leg. Look over the right shoulder. Take another breath here. Lift the middle of your body more, mid-ribs. And then slow motion, trace it. Leg goes all the way around in a circle until you step on the mat, heel toe in. Inhale, reach up. Offering your heart, I suppose, honors the mother of Hanuman, leaping into service. That's one of our great calls of the practice, to stay open in our hearts to all that is. Twist to your left. Wide wings, heart wings. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, fully stretch, look up. Feel connected through your arms to your heart. Feel everything is all one. Exhale, left hand down, straighten through the front leg and bow. Step back to downward dog as you exhale. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Feet are separated 2 fist distance apart. Come up high on the ball mounds of the feet. Tip your seat up. Keeping that elevation of your seat, melt your heels down. One more time. Lift your heels. Lift your seat. Melt the heels. Now pivot all 10 toes to your left. Inner edge of left foot, outer edge of right foot. Come on your left fingertips. Now crawl the left hand forward. Nice side stretch here. As you return through center, pivot the feet to the right. Come on your right fingertips. Crawl the hand forward like a little spider running away. Let your breath be long and deeper. Very nice. Returning, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your sticky mat, to your hands. Halfway lift, then fold. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms wide, around and up. Stretch up, look up. Flip the hands, interlace the fingers, palms face the sky. Fully stretch. Keeping that crescent to the right. Look to the left. Rise, lean left in your crescent moon, look to the right, press the floor away from your feet, scoop the tailbone into the body. Returning, free up the hands, palms face in, chair pose. Exhale and sink in your hips. Inhale, stand. As you reach up, come up onto the ball mounds of the feet here and begin to slowly settle back into chair. Now with me, sink a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way back up. Ground your heels and fold forward. Spread and lift your toes as you bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Move your thighs back and apart. Exhale, step the right leg back, lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. This time, left arm to back leg, right arm reaches up like helium balloons, lifting you, lifting you. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm up for the twist. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot, stack your left foot on top, side plank. Lift your hips. Tone your legs, lean back more. Take the left arm alongside the ear. Maybe even bend the arm, hold the head. Reach the left arm towards the front. Look down, step your left foot forward, lunge. Ground the back heel. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Rest your left forearm on your thigh. Right arm by the ear, full stretch. Keeping a deep bend of the front leg, rise up for warrior 2. Hips face the front, long, wide line of your mat. Arms outstretched, yet connected to the heart center. Wrap the right arm behind you. Maybe left fingertips find the thigh. Left arm lifts and lean back. Peaceful warrior. Look up to the sky under your left arm. As you exhale, bring the forearm either to the thigh or fingertips to the floor. Maybe keep the half wrap, bending the front knee deeply. Look up. As you release the right arm down, heel to your left foot over, tuck the back toes. With straight arms, just rock front to back. Variation of lizard. Opening the hips, building some heat. Lower the back knee down, lower your elbows down. You can always use props underneath. Notice what's here. Building heat, Maybe there's a feeling of joy in that. Maybe there's discomfort. Just noticing with neutral attention. On a physical level, notice where the stretch is, where the strength building is happening. Slowly rebuild it, straighten your arms. We'll step the right foot forward and left leg back. From here, I'm forgetting my sequencing. Reach up, crescent warrior. Rising up through your torso, your arms. Bend the front knee deeply and then exhale, twist. Twist to your right. And then take your right arm down the back leg any amount, left arm up. You can peek over your shoulder and down as you lunge more deeply. Circling your left hand down, right arm up, stack the shoulders in the twist. Keeping your left hand gripping, come slowly into side plank, stacking your legs. You could also kickstand, right foot on the floor, of course, or left bottom knee down. Variation, take the right arm alongside the ear, lift your hips more, maybe bend the arm, hold the head, lean back. As you reach the arm forward, you're going to step the right foot forward, pivot, ground the back heel, turn the toes into the middle of the mat, right forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear. Use the weight of the forearm to deepen the bend of the front leg. Reach through your top arm, turn open. Inhale, warrior two. Carve the tailbone into the body more. Feel the power running through your arms, out through each and every finger. Half bind, left arm behind you, right arm up as you lean back. Keep lifting your heart. Lunge. Keeping the half wrap option, either forearm to thigh or fingertips down to the inside of your front leg, pressing the knee and hip to the right to open everything up. Twist, look up. Keeping your legs hugging, skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Unravel, coming into lizard. Straight arms initially. Hands on the inside of your front leg as you rock front to back. Keep hugging the inner thighs in. Lower your left knee back and down. Lower your elbows. A little spice here is to lower straight on with your torso and arms. Modify by angling more to your left. Now get really weighted in your front foot. Press the floor away there. In your next inhale, straighten through your arms. Step back to downward dog. Press your thighs back. Inhale, plank. Feet together. Just hold steady here for a moment. Jazz up your legs more. Tone. Lift your hips and thighs more. And then scoot the tailbone into the body so you're not overly arched in your back, which is common. You want to protect your back. Using your feet, rock front to back. This is really building up heat in the shoulders and the wrists as well. Rock forward, lower both knees, turn your seat up, slowly lower your chest. Once down, point your toes. Inhale, cobra. Drink it in. Take the top of your throat center back. Top of your ears back. Look upward. Exhale, lower down. Prop onto your left elbow and forearm, bringing the forearm parallel to the front of the mat as you bend the right knee in for a thigh stretch. Leaning over into the right thigh. Take a moment to feel what's here.
letting your body release tension through the postures, moving energy out to your system. Release and switch. Try to keep your chest up. Thighs parallel will protect your knees and your back. Do what you can. You might hold the inner foot. You might lasso the foot with a strap. Releasing your thighs a little bit every day. So helpful for your back, for your lower back, overall well-being. Also emotionally really helps us release that kind of upward bound energy that gets stuck in the body when we're stressed or we're feeling ungrounded, overwhelmed. So it has both a emotional state and a physical impression on us. Once again, as you release, setting up for Cobra, thumbs by the chest. Let's add on, shrug the shoulders to the ears, then roll the shoulders back. Inhale, rise. So you open up with your front body really broad, back body really strong. Exhale, lower and segment down, belly, ribs, then head. Inhale, rise, head, chest, then belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, and head. Now hover your hands here. Inhale, lift your head, chest, keep the belly down. See if you can take your arms more goalpost style out to the sides. Then lift just your right leg, keeping the hip down. That gives you feedback that you're strengthening where we want to. Try to lift more from the inner right leg. Lower the right leg, take the left leg back and up. Keep it straight and strong. Hug the midline. Lower and lengthen the left leg down. Place your hands, inhale, cobra, active cobra. Exhale, lower. Now fingertips go wider than the mat, a little forward than where you just were, rising up. Give yourself more space to stretch your front body here. Exhale, segment down, belly, ribs, head. Reach back, interlacing your fingers, or use a strap if that's difficult between your hands there. You want to shrug your shoulders upward, then hug them back. So feel the power of that. Start to straighten through your arms, hover the hands, and then lift your head, your chest. Keep the feet down. Reach through your knuckles more. And we're going to go up and down 5 times. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and up. Down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and hold. 1 extra breath. Place the hands one more time, cobra. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. That was lots of good warm up there in your upper back, really strengthening the back chain muscles. Inhale, lift the right leg high, and you can bend the knee and open up the hip here. Stack the hips more, melt your left heel lower. And we'll take this into pigeon preparation. Right knee, right shin comes forward, knee is wider than the hip. Scoot your left leg back as you fold. Just feeling what's in the hip today, what's happening in the outer line of your leg today. Notice how everything is constantly shifting. Just a couple breaths in a pose. You'll feel your body starting to open. Nothing is fixed forever, right? And that's such a hopeful reminder. Whether you're working with a lot of change in life and transition or big emotional energy, nothing stays fixed forever. Stay low, bend the back knee, lift the foot, point the toes. Either remain there as you place your right hand on your thigh and twist, or reach the right hand back for the foot, guiding it in as you twist. Try to lower the pelvis a drop more. Take one more breath. As you release, step back to dog. Move your thigh bones back. Inhale, left leg lifts. Swirl the ankle for a moment. Spread and flex the toes as you bend the knee. Open up the hips, stacking the hips more. Ground the right heel lower. Take the top shin higher. Thread all the way into pigeon prep. If you need support at home, you can put a bolster or couch cushions across and under the pelvis to give a little lift to your hips. I love using whatever you have around the space that you're in. If folding forward is too intense, stay more upright. Support yourself with straight arms. Make it meet you, what your needs are today. Hug in from the outermost parts to the innermost parts. There's an active component of muscle tone here. And stretch out, lengthen out. As you twist left hand to thigh, maybe pick up the back foot, point the toes, maybe go on to reach for your foot. Then guide the heel closer to the outer right hip, thigh stretch. Breathe. This is spicy. This is a deep one. Stay present with each breath. Melt the pelvis down a little more. Have a seat. Bring your right leg all the way around and in front. Reaching the arms forward. Start to lean back and float your shins up. Boat pose variation. Spread all 10 toes. Gather your knees. Try to lift from your lower spine. Reach your arms more overhead. Straighten the right leg. Bend. Straighten the left. Bend. One more to the right. Bend and left. Bend. Now low boat. You're going to keep your head and shoulder blades up. Toes in line with the eyes. Bend both knees, feet to the floor as you relax your head and relax with some deep breaths here. Nice little moment of some heating core work. Essential for our back care. Essential to support the spine. Setting up for bridge pose with feet out or hip distance. Make fists. Ground your elbows into the mat alongside you. Puff your chest. Lift the pelvis. Lean and rock to get your shoulders under you, your arms under you. Keep lifting your pelvis as you ground all parts of your feet. Chin away from chest. Straighten your arms. Either hold the sides of the mat or interlace your fingers and lean a little extra side to side. Get the arms not only to tuck under, but to externally rotate as they come under you. Deep breath. Imagine you're hugging a block between your thighs. Not letting them go wide is very protective for the back. Tone your glutes. Scoop the tailbone towards the knees more. Lift up. Either stay 3 to 5 more breaths or go on to wheel, hands by the ears. Press down, head back, look down as you go up. Rock the chest. Pump the heart. Stabilize by gripping with your hands, strengthen your arms. Rock and hold. Next time you get your shoulders over your wrists, hold. Press the floor away. If you can, step in. If you're in the pose, bridge, or wheel, and you're ready to come down at any point, feel free. Otherwise, stay 2 more breaths. Everyone find your way down. If you're in wheel, tuck chin to chest. Feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Let's take a moment to soften. Close your eyes. Slow your breath Your heart rate picked up, no doubt. Slow it all down. This is part of our practice, learning to meet the moment, knowing when to bring the focus, bring the fire, and also how to cool down in an instant. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Happy baby. Hold the outer feet. Stack the ankles over the knees as you widen the feet to the sides more. Keeping the right foot where it is. Release your left leg all the way down so the leg is straight. Ankle in line with the hip. Leg parallel to the sidelines of your mat. Reach your left arm out to the left, palm up, and begin to straighten your right leg over to the right. And you could use a strap or hold under your leg if holding the foot is hard. Supta Padangusthasana, variation 2. Try to straighten your legs fully without locking. Inhale, bring your right leg up to the sky so your left hand can hold the foot or strap or back of leg. And exhale, twist. Cross the leg all the way over to the floor next to you. Pick up your head, turn it to the right. You're on this side of your left hip and leg. Variation 3 of this supine sequence here. Take your right hand now and press your top hip away from your chest. It's a lovely self-assist. Now bending your left leg, see if you can point the toes and right hand grabs for the foot, bringing it in for this thigh stretch variation. This is great for your SI joints, just stabilizing the joints there in the back of the pelvis. And release, slowly coming onto your back again. Finding happy baby, both feet. Stack over the knees. Try to widen your sitting bones, widen and press your sacrum downward. And then straighten the right leg all the way down with clarity. Ankle, knee, and hip align. Press the knee and the thigh towards the ground. Modify your left hand hold as you need. Open your left leg to the left, right arm to the right. Like a starburst. Stretch in all directions. And also hug in, both together. Stabilize, build power, and also radiate light and space. Flex the toes more. Press out through the ball mounds of your feet here so your calf muscles are engaged and strong to help you straighten your legs without locking. On an inhale, bring your left leg up. Right hand reaches to hold. On an exhale, slowly twist. Come on the outer right hip and foot. Take your top foot as low down as you can. Left arm out to the left. Again, palm up will help open the shoulder. You can turn your head all the way to your left hand. If you're lucky, you'll get a spinal pop. Can you straighten your legs a little more? And then give yourself that assist. Left hand to the thigh. Press your thigh, your top hip away. Bending the right leg, point the toes. See if your left hand can grab the foot. You might use a strap. Or you could just stay in the earlier version of the pose. 3 breaths. Very nice. Slowly release. Come all the way onto your back. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock up to sit. Upavishta Konasana. Take a wide seat. Legs stretched out to the sides. Now, if you're tighter here, you might slip a blanket under your seat. Give yourself some support there. You can also stay upright. You can see I'm using my hands now to turn the inner thighs downward while pulling the sitting bones back and wide. That's going to help the back surface of your legs release and settle. And that's really key for safety and for the effective release. If you can, if it's available, bow forward. You can come on your forearms. If you are really flexible and you can kind of go splat here, I do want to suggest keep anchoring your tailbone and grounding your sitting bones so you don't overstretch at your attachment point of your hamstrings there. Keep strength as you ground your thighs. Wherever your feet point will affect the rotation of your knees, so you want to keep your toes pointing straight up. Fan them out. Press out through the ball mounds of the feet and imagine you're shortening like a little frog suction foot and the sole of the foot. It's going to help keep even tone throughout the feet. And just settle in. Take a few breaths. Getting a nice hamstring release and inner thigh release for many. Also, the energy of the pose, grounding, soothing, releasing tension from the lower body. You might stack your forearms and rest your forehead, or use a coffee table to rest your head on, or a chair. Taking 2 more breaths. You might notice one leg is tighter than the other. See if you can, on the last breath, let both thighs, both legs settle towards the earth. And then ease your way in. You're going to reach under your knees very gently to bend and gather in. And take a comfortable seat. Any cross-leg position works. Close your eyes. Rest your hands on your thighs, taking a moment to meditate. Just to enter the stream of presence. Letting your practice settle, ground yourself. Notice any sounds near or far. Noticing the soundscape, even if it's silence. How many different layers of sound can you decipher? Quieter you get, the more you might notice. Feel free to remain seated or go ahead and recline back for Shavasana, flat on your back. Dropping right into ease and comfort. Rest. As if you could just open up to a big sky kind of consciousness. What's beyond your thought. For a moment, feel your heart space. Just opening your heart to all of life today. Having a heart open with compassion, open to anything that unfolds. That's what we practice for. And there's a kind of presence that we're learning to cultivate, the ability to be with things as they are, that allows for this capacity to come forth. And this silence, this presence, a way of listening deeply, a way of just holding space for yourself and for others, it begins to radically change your relationships and how you live your life. So I really value that this is powerful, the ability to be with, not have to change or fix a thing. That's love. That's open-heartedness. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. And we're always honored to share this space with you. We'll see you again next time. Namaste.